Galaxy Radio. Your campus, your voice.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's that man again. Despite his meandering maneuverability, his strategical susceptibility, his infantile indefatigability, and his tendency towards tactical stupidity, he still remains.
And the imaginary sound of music.
You're listening to Loose Men.
Thursdays, 7 till 8.
And the imaginary sound of music.
On Galaxy Radio.
Are you sitting comfortably? Then we'll begin.
Come on, once more. 5, 6, 2, 8.
Hello and welcome to the Loose Men Christmas special with me, Johnny Birch.
And me, Ben Hodgkinson.
It's nice. It's nice to be back together now.
Back from the dead.
Yeah, because
I listened to last week's show.
Did you actually?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, not live, but I did it afterwards.
Yeah.
On demand.
Yeah.
It was Brad, wasn't it?
Yeah.
He was nice and controversial.
Yeah. Did you? What did you think? Because he was sort of like I realised that I needed somebody who could fill in the shoes of loose men, who could be a temporary loose man. And I thought he's president of the Conservative Society. Let's bring him on. What was your review? Give us a nice little cheeky review of the episode.
So I'd say possibly more controversial than we are normally.
Yeah, it was a strange one, especially when I won't say it, but he was referencing an item of body parts, which that's down there.
Birds.
Yeah, and he went a bit too far, thinking it was it was past the watershed, which of course it wasn't.
Yeah. So he should have known that really, but oh well.
Yeah, and then I thought. I'll do a loose men tradition and take him to the pub afterwards.
No, yeah. That's fair enough.
Introduced him to the Bardos Manos.
Has he never been?
He'd never been, and he loved it. He was sipping on his martini with a lot of happiness.
No, I like the sound of that.
Had a shot there as well, and then we ended up sort of not doing a bar crawl as such, but we tried to go to that new place, the Queens Road Tap, which has just opened on Queens Road, a new bar.
Alright.
We need to go in.
Yeah, we'll have to check that out.
Yeah, we'll need to check that out. I went to, but that was packed, so instead we went to Babalas, and then we went to Loaded Dog, and then Brad was sick, and then I took him home.
He was sick?
Yeah.
Did he get quite drunk then?
He didn't get quite drunk. He just got. He just didn't have anything to eat beforehand.
Oh, that was smart.
And so I just remember being sat in Loaded Dog for about half an hour, 40 minutes. I was like thinking, this is a long fag break, Brad. What's he doing? I was going to check on him, but I was having a fun time just scrolling on Facebook, and then and then he just came back and he was like, right, we need to go. I've just thrown up in the toilets and everything like that. Managed to carry him back to his place and went back home. So that was my evening. How was your evening with the army lads, the OTC?
Yeah, it was pretty good. I don't know, quite uneventful really.
Compared to last year?
Yeah, it was nice, I'd say. Not uneventful, that makes it sound bad, but yeah, it was nice.
Yeah.
Last year was a bit hectic.
What was it that happened last year? Was that the night you spent 200 odd quid? Was that not that night? Oh.
No, this was just the Leicester gang.
Right. What was the one that was the 200 quid one?
That was the fancy ball thing.
And how much did you spend on it?
Not 200 quid, but over 100. Somewhere between.
Over 100?
I never checked.
Over 100?
I didn't fancy checking.
And that was mostly on that bottle of champagne, wasn't it?
Yeah, exactly. £70 bottle of champagne in a bar.
Oh, well, I'm a bit sad that I was expecting a bit more out of your army dinner. I was expecting a fire breaking out, in the town, going to a gay bar, something like that.
No, I was a bit disappointed on that front, I suppose. But no, it was nice. It was nice.
But
we did have the ball again this year.
No,
it still wasn't quite as eventful, but no, it was good.
Oh, that's good though.
I liked it.
I'm glad you had a good time.
Yeah,
but we're back together now. We're back together for our holiday special, so we can spend time together and get through this show all Christmassy and that. And I lost my senses along the way. And that reminds me, I haven't told you this, but I've done a load of Christmas jingles.
Okay.
Or when I say I've done a load, I did a load last year on my previous shows, like sort of Christmas special, and I've just sort of recycled them. But they work so well. So do you want to hear the official Loose Men Christmas jingle?
Yeah, I would.
Here we go. Brace yourselves.
Ho, ho, ho. It's Santa here. A very Merry Christmas and the happiest New Year.
So what do you think?
No, it's nice. I like that.
Yeah, it sounds like Santa once he's sort of got...
Once he's had 50 years of smoking.
Yeah, just like he's just got some sort of like, you know, laryngitis or something like that.
Doesn't sound well. We might need to hang up his red coat and retire. By the time of that.
But that is our official Christmas jingle, and we've got a whole host of Christmas features lined up. We'll be starting with we were going to start with Red Top Review, but you need to get your copy of the Daily Star, don't you?
I do.
So
I'm not come prepared for this Christmas special.
So we will hold fire on that for a bit. So instead, we are going to introduce the Christmas crackers up next. We're going to have the usual topic of the week, and a question for Ben near the end, along with a Christmas mastermind and a Secret Santa. So stay tuned. And all of this is in the background of what music are we doing? Christmas music, isn't it? I suppose.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah.
But like the top number one Christmas songs.
Yeah.
But with a few favourites though, because we struggled to find all the number ones. So.
Yeah.
But this first one though is a number one. It's there we go. It's Boney M.
Yeah, Boney M.
Yeah, just I've never really said the artist out loud before, so there we go. Boney M with Mary's Boy Child.
Mary's boy child, Jesus Christ, was born. Oh my Lord.
Mary's Boy Child by Boney M. A nice classic Christmas song to get us started with. What are your views on it?
Yeah, it's pretty sort of generic, really, as far as Christmas songs go. I've never really had a massive opinion on it. It's always been there. I've always known it.
You've always known it, but it's
But
probably
it's never been like, it's someone's put it on Christmas CD. It's like, I'll skip to Boney M.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, it's like it's a standard Christmas song, but you wouldn't outright choose it.
No, don't. It got to number one though, so some people would.
So some people bought it, and if you do think it's your number one Christmas song, give it. Oh yeah, there's no one. Wait, there are people listening. I keep forgetting because of course we should probably mention now.
Yeah.
That this is a recording that we are live now, but we're not live at the same time.
You're going to be listening to a piece of history.
Yeah, because this is Tuesday. We're doing this on a Tuesday at 3:24. Because Ben is of course going away. Where are you going away to?
Budapest.
How long for?
Till coming back Saturday.
Is that with family or?
No, just with my girlfriend.
Oh, okay, yeah.
She managed to find a deal online, so forth.
That's nice. So Sunday. Well, yeah, you'll be back for Christmas, of course.
Yeah.
So it's just a nice little cute getaway.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice, yeah. So that's why we won't be doing it. We're not doing it now, but we are doing it now at the same time. This is it's like Inception or something.
It is, isn't it? Yeah.
Radio show within a radio show. It's very strange. But shall we move on to something that's very Christmassy and get some crackers done?
Yeah, I like the sense of that.
So let me just get my cracker jingle out. Now, I want to let you know now, these jingles are deliberately bad, so they can be good. So
okay.
Just prepare yourself for this. That's
straight to the point.
Yeah. It's a cracker, and it's a Christmas cracker because of course you got the bells and then the snap at the end. That's the best sort of jingle I can think of.
No, yeah, that's fair enough.
So I brought with me a box of 12 family crackers from Morrison's, and so these are all toys on the back. Then, any you particularly want?
I mean, the frog stands out. But...
Yeah, and actually, I just realised these are the same crackers that I had at the my sort of student house sort of Christmas dinner thing.
What did you win then?
I won a hair clip. Oh no, it's a paper clip, not a hair clip.
Okay.
So if I could just, there we go, live on air, opening a box of crackers. So we've got 12 crackers. Let's get through them all by the end of the show.
Okay, sounds good.
So which one do you
Should
want?
we keep score?
Oh, hang on, we're just going to be pulling. Oh, we need two. So we've got to pull two. So how we're going to pull them at the same time? I think.
We'll keep score.
Oh, we need to cross hands though. We need to cross hands to do this. Okay.
Only one of us.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. I've just realised I just didn't cross my hand, did I?
1 all.
It's 1 all.
What did you win, Johnny?
Move that aside. A moustache, like a toy moustache.
I don't know what this is.
I can't put it. I'm gonna give myself a
Whatever
nosebleed.
mine is,
Let's have a look at
it's
it.
a piece of pink plastic.
It's a paper thing, isn't it? Like it holds paper together.
Scratched it is.
Good lord. What are they thinking, Morrison's? But there's your toy anyway. Do we need to read the jokes out? Let's read the jokes out. I think that's always
So we should
something.
try and get as many hats on. If we keep
As
the
many-
score, whoever has the most hats by the end is the winner.
Oh, what do we win? Just pride.
Exactly.
Just the
Oh,
pride.
these hats are tiny. Oh no, they're bigger than I thought.
Yeah. Okay,
So
so
what Joe did you get?
right, my joke. What do you call a penguin in the desert?
What do you call a penguin in the desert?
Lost.
I don't. Is it? Oh, okay.
Because it's meant to be in the Arctic.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, so great.
So mine's slightly more of a joke than that. I won't
Yeah.
think any better. I've got. How do you keep cool at a football match?
I don't know. How do you keep cool at a football match?
You sit next to a fan.
Ah,
bad for it.
yeah,
For
that's,
instance, right?
that works.
Have you got any Christmas jokes that are better than cracker jokes?
No, I did think about this the other day. Do I have any sort of Christmas themed
I
jokes?
saw one on Facebook that was pretty good.
Okay,
It's long-winded, but it's pretty good.
right.
Right,
We've got
okay.
plenty of time.
Okay, so the year. This is the setting of the joke. It's 1989.
Right, yeah.
Soviet Union is still at large, and a couple are walking down through St. Petersburg in the middle of the winter. You know what winters can be like that.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
And the woman says to the man, no, the man says to the woman, sorry, he goes, God, it's raining like crazy here. And the woman goes, it's not raining, it's snowing, what are you on about? And they start arguing for a while. And all of a sudden the man sees a communist officer, police officer, which he knows. And
Yeah.
he says, hey Rudolph, he's a good mate with Rudolph, and he goes, is it raining or snowing? And Rudolph, the communist officer, says, well, it's raining, obviously. And he turns to his wife, the man turns to his wife and says, you see, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
That was good. That was yeah. It's a nice little sort of play on words.
Better than some cracker jokes.
Oh yeah, if I was in a cracker, I would probably send them some sort of. I'd send them money just to show how great that was. Should we do another cracker? I don't know. Should we do like 2 to start off with?
Yeah,
because
go
this
on
is like a good section. So let's get right this time. This time we have
There we
crossed
go.
hands. 3, 2, 1.
Oh,
Oh, 3-1.
got a paperclip 3-1 to me.
Oh no. Should we make a bin corner here?
Yeah, sounds good. So I'll be reading both the jokes right now, I suppose.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I don't even think it's a joke. What is Andy Murray's favourite dish?
Don't know.
Bangers and smash. I don't understand how
I don't either. Well, the Smash, of course, Smash Tennis or
Right.
something.
Okay. And what is an airline pilot's favourite crisps? I'm sure you can guess this.
No, just tell me.
Plain.
I was thinking really salted.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's.
Well, the frog's come out of the packet, and
Oh, we got the
it
froggy.
looks slightly more Chernobyl than
Yeah.
on the front of the box.
Oh, and also that paper holder thing is less scratched on the box than on the box.
Well, there's a stark contrast between the frog that is on the box and the frog that I've.
I mean, they were £4, so
even so, it's quite
12
fun.
divided by £4 is what? Oh, I can't think off the top of my head now. 3, isn't it?
33p ish.
Yeah, I don't know. If you know the maths, give us a comment, but we won't read them because this is recorded.
Do it to show off your own knowledge.
Yeah, exactly.
Be proud.
And talk to the other scummy listeners that will be listening. Shall we play? I can get the mouse right. There we go. Another Christmas song, which is, I believe, one of the favourites that you chose. Your two favourites.
This is my very favourite by the looks of it.
Why is it your
I
favourite?
don't know. It's just different. I like it. It's sort of it's catchy. This is one where, I mean, a lot of people don't know the name of it.
Yeah.
This is one where, you'll be skipping through Christmas songs or the tripe on the CD and you say, oh, this one's a good one. Well, it's what I find anyway.
Okay, let's have a listen to one of Ben's favourite Christmas songs.
Ho, ho, ho. It's Santa here. A very Merry Christmas and the happiest New Year.
Another the Loose Man Christmas jingle again.
I think I'm going off it.
You're going off it now, are you?
It's the voice. It puts me on edge.
What, you think he's going to like keel over and die?
Yeah.
Maybe that will happen. Maybe by the end of the show you just hear him crumble to the ground.
Maybe. I mean, how long's Santa been around for? He must be getting on a bit.
He's probably in the hundreds now. A couple hundreds.
Yeah, potentially, yeah.
He's getting on, but I'm sure he's fine. He's probably just like it's just a cold. Man flu.
Yeah. Man flu.
So we're not going to do the Red Top review now. How are we doing on the Red Top review?
Sorted.
Oh, we sorted it.
Yeah.
So we could potentially do it.
Could do it now.
But we'll save it so you can find your stories. Yeah.
Yeah.
So instead, we're going to move on to our topic of the week. I'm just going to move that. Hang on, that's the Red Top review. I'm just going to move that to there. Yeah, okay, that's good. So we thought that topic of the week, we'd have a look at Christmas. Pretty standard.
Yeah,
I mean,
like that.
it's the Christmas special, so we should probably look at Christmas. Thought I'd start by reading a quote to you about Christmas.
Okay, alright. I'm ready.
So, an author Francis C. Farley said, "Instead of being a time of unusual behaviour, Christmas is perhaps the only time in the year when people can obey their natural impulses and express their true sentiments without feeling self-conscious and perhaps foolish. Christmas, in short, is about the only chance a person has to be themselves." Do you agree?
I don't know. I wouldn't say I really acted any different at Christmas. Maybe.
Maybe?
Yeah.
I think so. It's like the other day when I was walking down the street and just walking past a guy with a Christmas hat on and a Christmas jumper on, and you don't bat an eyelid. If anything, you just go, "That person's Christmassy."
No, okay.
And it makes you
I'll
more
give
Christmassy.
Yeah, when you put it like that. No, I agree.
Like, no one sort of like, if you see somebody dressed as Santa in the street, you don't bat an eyelid now. You just sort of go, "That's the norm."
Yeah.
It's
no,
Christmas. Everyone can be whatever they want.
But I wouldn't say it's much to do with self-expression unless people identify as Santa. I mean, in this day and age, could be a possibility.
It could very well be a possibility, but I'm sure I think it's more to do with the fact that I think people worry about what others might think of them. But during Christmas, everyone's in the same mindset. Everyone wants to be Christmassy, and so everyone's just happy about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's just the best time of year, isn't it?
It is. I do like Christmas.
You get the presents, you got the decorations and the lights and the atmosphere and the Christmas dinner, of course.
Yeah.
The classic. And everyone's just happy. You know what I mean? Everyone's just really, really happy, and it's just
I agree with that. One thing, so talking about Christmas.
Yeah.
What do you think about it being sort of the primary Christian holiday? Because for me, I'm not a Christian at all. I've said it once on this show. I'll say it again. I'm as much a Muslim as I'm a Christian. I'm not religious.
So what do you see Christmas as then for you?
So I don't like some people. I mentioned Christians. So my grandma, for example, will go to church on Christmas Day.
Yeah.
And I couldn't think of anything worse.
I don't know. There's a certain. I think there's something quite nice about saying like carols in church when you got that atmosphere and
yeah, I like
voices.
that. Obviously, the Salvation Army is a Christian organisation that helps homeless at this time of year and stuff like that. But it's like I can definitely see the Christian element. You can walking around the street and stuff. But when you look at someone whose house is littered with decorations, there's normally very little on there to do with Christianity.
It's more to do with Santa and reindeers and yeah,
exactly.
But
like Santa, I don't really think he's a Christian icon, is he?
No, but I think it comes down to like most people now in Britain, for example, are agnostic or atheist. You know, they'll say if asked, they would say Christian because it's the Church of England and so forth. Like that. It's still a primary religion. But I think it's more that as people have sort of changed their views on religion, the idea of Christmas has evolved, and so rather than it now being more of a religious idea, it's more of a time of year where it's about celebrating family values.
I believe it's got its roots in paganism before Christianity.
Okay, yeah, and I can.
Cause it's without Christmas, it would be such a miserable time of year. It's just cold and wet, and everyone would be. Because it is Christmas. I suppose it counters that. to the point
Yeah.
where, for most people at least, it's the best time of the year. Some people say summer, but
Yeah. Well, then it comes to that side of things where it's like, is it too commercialised? Where they start advertising next Christmas in, like, was it September or something like that?
yeah, I
Something
saw them.
ridiculous.
It's always the same company every year, isn't it? It's the one that helps you out.
Which one?
Is it I can't remember what it's called. The one where basically you pay them monthly and then so you like deposit money over the year for Christmas, and then they'll give you deals at Christmas. You can spend money. You can use that money you've already given them. I think it's called Park. I don't know why. I rings a bell.
Well, I suppose that makes sense because you need that months in advance
Yeah,
sort of thing.
exactly.
But then it's just that commercialisation where you've got your Halloween,
Yeah.
and then after Halloween you've got, what is it, like, I don't know, well, for Americans it's Thanksgiving, but for us it'll be Black Friday. Like all of the sales like
I think
comes on there.
Hanukkah might be in between. I'm
Oh
not too
yeah,
sure.
but in like the shops you walk in, it's Halloween.
Yeah,
Then
sure.
I always remember. I remember last year going into Asda on Halloween, and just doing a shop, and then the next day I went in because I forgot something, and the Halloween aisle stripped apart, and it's now a Christmas aisle,
Yeah.
and it was just that's incredible.
Oh,
how
well, there's
it's-
always the debate. I don't know what your stance is. Of when is it acceptable to celebrate Christmas? Obviously, I think it's pretty well accepted that if you're getting Christmas decorations up and putting Christmas songs on in July,
yeah.
that's not allowed. But on the 20th of December, it's the other way around. No one will bat an eyelid at that. So what is like the point?
See,
Like,
I've argued with many people about this year, because lots of people have started listening to Christmas music like the middle of November,
Yeah.
which I think is still too early, because for me it's more I'm worried that I'll get to Christmas. If I started then getting Christmassy, I get to Christmas Day and I'm sick of it.
Potentially.
So I start like 1st of December is when I've the
When you
advent
get your
calendar.
I agree with that.
I turn the Christmas music on. The decorations can start going up. That 1st of December for me, because then you've got a whole month where you can sort of be Christmassy, have fun, and then
What about when does it end for you? 'Cause for no one it's going to end. It's never going to end on Christmas Day. It gets to midnight, right? That's it. All the decorations in the box.
no, yeah, it's worse. You wait until after New Year, and I think
Yeah.
there is a day.
It's meant to be the 6th, I believe.
Yeah, like the 6th is like that unlucky day or something like that. If you have anything after that, it's
Yeah.
unlucky. So I suppose that would make
I
sense.
think we just sort of slowly to start taking things down. After
Yeah,
New Year's.
'cause
New Year's is really like the week. I'd say from not more than a week, from Christmas Eve the 24th to the 30th. Is it the 31st or the 30th? I can't remember. 31st, I think.
Yeah, 31st, yeah.
Well, that is the best week of the year, possibly for me.
Yeah, you think?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's the best week, but at the same time, I'm not sure now. I'm not sure if the week before Christmas or the week after Christmas is the best, because you've got that build up, that hype afterwards. You've done Christmas, and now you sort of.
But it slowly starts, it's very relaxed. Boxing Day, for me, Boxing Day is always great. The family goes around to my grandparents. I see family I don't really see too often. I've probably only seen a couple of times in a year. And everyone's together. That's probably the only time of the year that happens nowadays.
Oh wow. Yeah.
So Boxing Day is great. Boxing Day, if anything, is as good as Christmas Day in my family. But then it's very relaxed. Everyone's still in a good mood. The buzz is still there a bit, and it just starts to die down more and more and more. And bang, 31st, New Year's. The only problem is New Year's is always somewhat underwhelming.
I hate New Year's, and I don't want to sound like a party pooper or anything, but it's something that, again, that's something that gets overhyped, because it's like New Year,
does.
new me, new everything.
Oh no, that's after New Year. I'm on about New Year's Eve though. I'm on about the actual 31st.
well, even so, like
It's normally underwhelming, but it's still good. I've never had. Well, I can't remember having a bad New Year's Eve.
I don't have a bad New Year's, but I sort of get annoyed when people sort of just get a bit too into the New Year sort of thing. But for me, it's just
New Year's resolutions and stuff like that.
yeah, and it's also now that I'm over 18, I can now I go out on to a few bars and that before, and then go to a club or
But
something.
there's not many open on New Year's Eve.
There's more now, I think. I went out last year, and again, it was more expensive.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I went to my local and the DJ missed the countdown. He just carried on playing music over it. I looked at my phone; it was 3 minutes past, and then he did the countdown. But as a DJ at New Year's Eve, that is your one job. Do you remember, you just slap on the same generic Christmas songs, a bit of Robbie Williams here and there, and then you make sure you're on time with the countdown and start it 10 seconds before.
Oh dear.
Yeah, you missed it.
But I think that countdown is just annoying because everyone's like 10, 9. I mean, it's fun and
And
everything.
you feel no different after.
Yeah, I'm just like brilliant.
No, I do like it. I do get into it. But
I think it's just Christmas is more me and New Year's just more like, yeah, brilliant. Let's get over it. In all honesty, I'm just waiting for the next day because that's when some good TV's on.
yeah, that's true. You see, after New Year, that for me is probably the worst time of the year. It flips almost overnight, maybe within a couple of days.
Yeah, absolutely.
January, the only good thing about January is you don't have to worry about anything being busy because no one's got any money. So if you want to go out to the pub or to the cinema, then it's fine. You know, there's no. Whereas December's the opposite. That's the one negative in December. Everything's always heaving. You go into town to do a bit of shopping, and you can't move.
Yeah, I've got to do some shopping at some point, but I'm going to make sure I do it during the week, not at the weekends.
See,
because
I've tried to do most of mine online because I hate Christmas shopping.
yeah.
I hate it. I can't do it.
I've done most of mine online, but there's like the odd 2 things which I know I can definitely get in town.
That's the Christmas favourite time of the year, but there is no other time when my sort of faith in humanity goes through the floor more than Christmas.
Oh,
you know? When you just walk around town, everything's busy. No one cares about each other. Christmas shopping.
Yeah, I don't like that. That's probably the parts of Christmas which I don't like. The commercialisation, the everyone just like getting the Christmas shopping or doing it online, and just it's a bit like Black Friday.
Yeah,
it's the same idea. So is there a way we can sum this all up? Because I've got one. I've wrote my notes here. My summing up is: Christmas is great, but don't hype it up too much. That's me, really.
Yeah, no, I think I'd agree with that.
Because you can hype it up too much.
I'd also say it's different for everyone. Apart from there's some things people have in common, but I'd say really, apart from the music and obviously the day, I can't really think of anything else that different people have different kind of Christmases.
I suppose we could like discuss our typical Christmas days because everybody has their typical Christmas day.
Mine's fairly generic. I normally class the 3 days, so Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, Boxing Day.
Well, perhaps we might do that during the question for Ben. What's the typical Christmas day? And we can like compare and contrast there. In the meantime, let's play our next Christmas song. This is one of my favourites. It's a very strange one. I
did see that. I'm like, Johnny, you need to get rid of this song. It's not. I don't know what it is.
I don't know how to say it. It's like I always say
Gaudete,
but it's like something like Gaudete or something like
Spanish.
I don't know.
Or something.
It's Latin. It's Latin. But I just think it's really atmospheric and really Christmassy. It's not like your generic. You might have done. I don't. Wait, some people have. Some people haven't. Either way, it's a Christmas song and it's up there with one of my favourites. Enjoy. That was Gaudete or Gaudete or Gaudete. That's it. I think that's how it's today. Gaudete or Gaudete, something like that. Yeah. Anyway, don't look there. That's the questions of my quiz. So I'm just scoring because Ben came up with a great idea. Tell our listeners what the plan is.
We're going to make today the Christmas special. It's something of a quiz show, and so yeah, it's going to be scored out. We've got 12 crackers, Christmas crackers that is, not white people, and we've got 10 questions to give each other. So we're going to score the show out 22. And the winner gets just Christmas spirit.
Christmas spirit and just pride.
So far the score's 3-1 to me. So neither of us can actually get the maximum score of 22, but
that's how we like it. Should we? Should we do another Christmas cracker?
Yeah, hang on then.
The amazing cracker jingle. Anyhow, hang on, I just need to sort of change this because
I can't get over this frog. We have to put a picture online or something because this is actually
it's too sad for you.
It's a bit of an insult.
Right, we've got the next 2 crackers out, so we're halfway now through the crackers, I think. Yeah. So here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, close one. I think is that yours?
Yeah, that one was mine. That toy. That was the protractor.
Nice.
I mean, it's too small.
I don't think I've got one then. I'll do another one you dropped.
I don't know.
Oh, you've got that.
Oh wait, okay.
So there's a protractor mine, or was that on the floor?
Oh yeah, it was in mine. So the protractor's yours.
And more cheap plastic.
And this is like
what have you got? A notebook.
Just a notebook. Look at that. Look how small it is.
That's horrific.
I'm gonna just throw that in the bin. Where's the hat? There it is. Fit that on the head with the other hat.
I'm running out of room here. So what's that? 5-2.
No, 4-2.
Oh yeah. Yeah. No, I'm just trying to get some extra points.
Don't worry, I'm on this.
What do acrobats like to drink?
Don't know.
Anything in a tumbler.
Brilliant. What did the coral do on January the 1st?
No idea.
Turned over a new reef.
Oh wow.
Yep. Chuck that in the bin pile. Shall we do the classic, that is, the Red Top Review?
Yeah.
Red Top Review. The Red Top Review, where we read through the Sun and the Daily Star. Ben is doing it now through his phone, though, so
Yep.
it's technology gone mad. I've still got the paper version, though, the good old handy one. And so do you want to start it off, because you've probably got the thing right in front of you?
Sure. Well, I'll go again. My sort of worst to best, if you like, out of the three.
Yeah.
This one's not the worst. It's quite a serious story, but I thought we could we could have a bit of a discussion about it.
Okay.
So, a Muslim footballer, female footballer,
Yeah.
faces jail for refusing to wear a hijab and playing with men. A top Iranian footballer, a top is in capital letters there,
Yeah.
has filed for asylum in Switzerland because she faces jail at home for playing without a hijab and wearing shorts while playing a game with men. I think that's pretty appalling, to be fair.
Yeah.
Like, what, a hijab in football? That's pretty...
Hijab, which one's that? What's that? Is that the, was that the skirt or was that the
I
hat?
believe that's the one that just covers your hair.
Ah,
I could
right.
be wrong.
It's just one of those things with religion, it's...
But even so, she could potentially get jailed for it. I think that's pretty outrageous.
It is pretty outrageous, but then you got to sort of look at the sort of... Like, I mean, I absolutely disagree with it, and it is sad, but it's been happening for, like, centuries now, this sort of thing.
Yeah,
And-
but yeah, you just don't really see it. There's
No.
in this sort of day and age.
Well, in the Western world, definitely, but I
No.
suppose... Where was this again?
This was in Iran.
Around, so... Yeah, so it's... I mean, it's... I'm not saying they're the sort that would lock people up, but it's a bit odd. That's my nice sympathetic word for that. It's a bit odd.
Imagine that you so it was the other way around in this country, where sort of men were the, if you like, the second class citizens.
Yeah.
You went to play football. You went to play netball with the women. You're a really good netballer. You're one of the best male netballers in the country.
Yeah.
However, you refused to wear a skirt. You wore shorts instead, and you were potentially looking at jail time for it.
I'd say, what's your problem?
Exactly.
What's going on? Seems a bit unreasonable.
Exactly.
If you want me to wear a skirt, I'll wear a skirt, but just tell me the rules first. I didn't read that. I didn't realise that those are the rules. If those are the rules, I would have worn a skirt straight away.
Yeah, I wonder if she knew they were the rules.
If so, then she's been a very naughty girl. Moving on. Like you, I'm starting with my worst story. I just found this one quite interesting. Stooled up. A man in his 80s used a chair to fight off hammer-wielding burglars who stormed his home in Oxford.
Did he win?
It didn't actually go into... Oh, just realised it didn't go into detail, so I hope he actually survived.
Yeah. Hammer wielding burglars. God, he's brave. Burglars plural as well.
Yeah, how many of them were there? It's like 5 of them. And
Like
it's just,
a horde of them. Just like
What?
56 of them just came in like zombies.
maybe it's just like Mr. Miyagi and just like with his stools like Karate Kid at all of them. But that's my story. I just thought it was quite interesting.
I like
An
that.
80-year-old having a fight with a couple of burglars, hammer-wielding burglars. What's your... that was all my story was, but what's your next one?
The next one is Porn Again.
Porn again.
Mike's life has changed forever since meeting his partner Ali. Events planner Mike Adkins has revealed all about what it's like to date a porn star. The 32-year-old admits that he's never felt put off by his girlfriend's profession, even though she regularly sleeps with other men and women. Over the past 8 years, Ali Hayes has starred in more than 350 adult movies.
Is Ali
The porn star,
the wife.
Adam's the fella.
and what does he do?
He's an events manager.
Events manager.
Planner.
Events planner.
So it's a strange on that. Obviously he's happy. I don't have a problem with it, but it's just I don't know how comfortable I'd feel if my girlfriend suddenly said, "Yeah, I'm getting into the porn industry."
Yeah, So it's
Which would make a lot of money, don't get me wrong, but
yeah, but I mean, obviously there's. I mean, I think they use the wrong verb in terms of she regularly sleeps with other men. It's more, well, she just does her job.
yeah,
She's
yeah,
not.
no,
She's not
yeah.
sleeping on her job.
Yeah, exactly. No, I'd agree with that. She's just having sex with other people, and not only that, the fact it is getting sort of filmed and put out there. You know, so like your mates who, if your mates found out, they could literally just type a name in on the internet and be able to
Yeah.
watch it. I don't know how comfortable I'd be with it. Might just be because I'm pretty backwards. I'm not progressive enough, but I don't think I'd be.
No,
happy
it's
with
not.
it,
It's not. It's
definitely.
not about being. Well, I suppose it is about being progressive, but at the same time, most people would probably be unhappy with that. I think you just
Yeah.
got to be really
But
understanding.
Mike's not, so I have a lot of respect for Mike.
Yeah, and good luck planning
Seems
those
like
events
yeah,
because
maybe one day he'll plan his wedding.
don't want. I don't.
There was another line.
Don't even wanna see what that's
there was
gonna be
another
like.
line, I didn't read into it too much. It was all my mates think our sex life is quite normal. Everyone thinks we'll be having orgies every day, but we don't. That was a quote from Mike himself.
Actually, yeah, I would. You know what? I'm thinking about it now, and that's it's ridiculous. Because he's now going to be both of them in the situation that they get themselves into in the bedroom. They're going to be comparing. He's going to be thinking, "Oh, am I as good as the other guys?" She's
Yeah.
going to be thinking, I don't know what she's going to be thinking. She's going to be thinking he's not as good as the other fella.
Then the other thing is, well, do women actually enjoy it in porn, or do they put it on? It's hard
Oh,
to
they
say.
they put it on.
But yeah, whereas
that's
she might
like
enjoy
what
more
they
with
say.
him.
Hmm?
She might enjoy more with him. It's just a strange story.
I think it's just I think to sum it up, it's sort of if you are understanding enough. It's like if your wife or your partner like was a prostitute or rent boy.
Mm.
If you're understanding enough, a job's a job.
Yeah.
You got to do what you got to do.
But the last point on it though, they get married happily ever after. They're 70 years old, and their grandkids are getting picked on because they type in their grandma's name. A friend types in their grandma's name on the internet, and it all starts coming up.
I think at that point, but will people be watching that? And how will people find out about that? How would the kids?
People would probably be on that
How would
reality type
how would the
stuff.
kids on the playground find out about this?
That's sort of true.
Yeah.
But maybe his best friend who's seen his nana
Ah.
happens to start getting into it and then thinks, hang on a minute, the lady on this video looks very familiar.
And has a familiar name.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we shouldn't look too much
No.
into that, but let's hope that day never comes. So I'm trying to think which one to choose because there's two stories here. There's the one about man flu being real, and then there's one about Yule, as in Y-U-W, no, what? Y-U-L-E, not W. So that you'll hate it. So basically, 1 in 5 office workers dread their Xmas do, with nearly half worried about embarrassing themselves. I find that a bit odd. What have they got to be embarrassed about?
Yeah.
Is it just they're embarrassed about drinking too much, or?
I'd imagine that's it, yeah.
I would never.
I can't really...
I can't imagine myself being embarrassed, like worried. Like if I was in that poll, I would definitely. I'd not be worried about embarrassing myself.
Yeah.
I'm just like yeah, it's a good party. I love a good party. I'm going to enjoy it. Where do you stand on that? I mean, have you ever been to the sort of work Christmas?
No, I've not actually. When I worked at my bar, I missed the Christmas do.
What do they do? Do they just have it at the bar?
I think because like the owner, he's obviously in the bar industry. He knew a fella that owned a bar in town. And they hired that out.
Oh, okay. So I don't see the fuss. If you are worried about the Christmas dinner, if it's about alcohol, don't drink too much then. And if it's not, if you I don't know what you're embarrassed about, then just be yourself. And if being yourself doesn't work, be someone else.
Yeah.
That's the advice loose men give you.
So did you say you're doing the man flu one?
I was thinking about it, but I was choosing between those two, and then I've got one more.
Cool, I'll do the man flu one.
Oh, right.
Okay, so man flu. A scientist has found that men have a higher chance of getting sick than women.
Oh, yeah.
Dr. Kyle Sue, funnily enough, he's a man, from a Canadian university, doesn't specify.
Just a Canadian university.
So this is already a pretty sceptical hypothesis. Said that there's an important evolutionary reason that men get sick easier. Kyle claims that male cavemen had a weaker immune systems than women, in order to stop them from going out hunting when they're ill.
Sorry, what? That doesn't make sense.
No, Kyle claims that
Makes them. So they deliberately
To
make
stop
themselves ill,
going
so
out
they.
hunting when they're ill. Okay, Dr. Sue, a clinical assistant professor memorial at the University of Newfoundland. So he does go to an actual university. He
Okay, that's
doesn't
good.
work
That's good. Yeah.
Found that adult men have a higher risk of hospital admissions and even dying from flu-related conditions. This figure was regardless of whether the patients had an underlying disease already. I still don't understand that.
Yeah,
Laws
that
to stop them from going out hunting when they're ill.
that doesn't make sense. It's either the Daily Star have written it wrong,
Well,
or
that's, I suppose actually, if you're feeling a bit under the weather, you know, you've got a bug, and you go out hunting, it could get a lot, you know, if it's cold and you're a caveman, so you've not got even not got any clothes on, you could make yourself even more ill.
yeah, but surely if you're ill and you're like, oh god, I gotta go hunting with the lads, and you just sort of go, but then you just go, oh, sorry guys, won't be able to make it.
You see, yeah. So this Dr. Kyle Sue, I don't want to slag the guy off. I don't know what other work he's done, but if this is what his career is dependent on, then I don't know. It might be time to start looking for a new job.
Yeah, it just sounds like a bit of utter twaddle.
Yeah.
And then my last one is just blatantly ridiculous. Pepper, so as in Peppa Pig, to blame for GP demand. Peppa Pig may be to blame for the soaring demand for GP appointments and misuse of antibiotics, a doctor has suggested. It's just brilliant. It's a brilliant article. She says the doctor in the kids' cartoon is too quick to make home visits and issue drugs.
Christ, alright.
While the show has many positive public health messages, Dr. Bell believes it may fuel unrealistic expectations. So there we go. Shouldn't Pepper and her friends be seeing a vet, not a GP, she also says.
I like that, so that's good.
I think that's her having a little joke, but ultimately she says that Pepper is to blame for GP demand.
I don't know, because kids who watch Peppa Pig, they don't book their own appointments, do they? I never used to. My mum used to.
What?
Book my doctor's appointment.
Yeah, that's
It's
true.
like these kids are watching Peppa Pig and thinking, right, I want to be like Pepper, I'm going to go call the doctor.
Also, it's just a bit of time out of their playtime, if you like, waiting in a doctor's waiting room. If they do get influenced, they'll go the once and they'll be like, well, that wasn't worth it. And then if they get given antibiotics, they'll be like, well, I don't like swallowing the tablets, so I won't be doing that again, and I can't drink alcohol. I mean, obviously, I don't think the kids will have a problem with that, but
No.
I just think it's all a bit weird.
No, that is
It's
very
just,
weird.
I feel like science used to be a really good thing. It used to be a really prestigious thing.
Yeah.
Like, you know, discovering gravity and and inventing all sorts of things. Now it's just they're fiddling around with useless things. We don't need to know this, or if we do need to know this, I don't think like it's going to be brought up in like the House of Commons. We finally worked it out. The GP demand is due to Peppa Pig.
Peppa Pig.
So it's just a bit strange. There isn't any Rod Liddell in the Sun because, of course, it's even though this is a Thursday you're listening to, it's actually a Tuesday for us.
Is he only on Thursday? I didn't realise that.
Yeah, he only does Thursdays. Oh, I've got Mystic Meg. Yeah, because of course Ben can't find his horoscope thing, so we're both going to read from Mystic Meg. So I'll read Ben's to start off with. So Cancer, you're ready to add something new to your life. Standard.
Okay.
Whether a study course or learning the tango.
Alright, I wasn't planning on doing, but if Mystic Meg says so,
Yeah.
so shall it be.
The extra energy you get from Mars, so Mars is going to be a bit energetic for you.
But Mars bars, maybe.
Mate,
It's Christmas.
Yeah, good point. Yeah. The energetic energy you get from Mars helps you get through must-do jobs and free up the time you need. So just a standard working day then. Today, so on this day, you realise love will always be a learning process, and that is what makes it special. Such a vague and rubbish thing. It's just today you've. And also the thing is, if people actually believe that, they'll go, "Oh my God, she's right. I have learnt it." Well, because she's just written it down on paper. And by the way, luck visits you on door number 65.
That's a shame.
Yeah.
I don't live there.
Do you know any doors that have 65 on it?
No, not at all.
Okay, so
Not yours isn't. Mine's 30.
no.
There's
So
97. No, don't know any.
it might happen though. So if you see a door that says 65 on it, that's where you're going to be really lucky.
Yeah. Okay.
So do you want to read Aries in mine? I haven't read this, so it should be interesting.
Love has a powerful core of determination, and with Mars patrolling the passion zone of your chart,
Brilliant.
a partnership that seemed to be cooling can get back to its best. If you start the day single, a Libra who is your opposite in looks and lifestyle could be the one. Work-wise, there's more to achieve.
Well, that's a terrible idea. Like, do you mind if I just have a quick look at it just to see if that I heard
See,
that.
mine was like it could be related to, you know. If I ate lots of Mars bars over Christmas, it might help me with my essays, whereas yours.
It's just this bit. A Libra who is your opposite in looks and lifestyle could be the one. No, because I've never believed that opposite attract.
No.
Like, if she's like a party girl, loves to go out every night, is into all the rubbishy celebrity, like I'm a celeb stuff.
Yeah.
All that, just if we've got nothing in common, what's the point? She can't be the one. Also, and if she's the opposite in my looks, she's gonna be well ugly.
Maybe.
And that's the end of the Red Top review, and so that means I've got to. Well, since it's only me who's doing this now, so I'll just
tap my phone or something.
Actually, do you want a few copies of the newspaper for the Secret Santa to like sort of cover?
I've already covered it.
Okay then.
I'll tap my phone.
So I'll chuck that into the corner. Right. So what's the next song? It's a #1 Christmas song.
It's a good one. I like this one.
I don't know. I'll have to have another listen of it. You decide.
This gets me in the Christmas spirit more than any other song potentially.
Okay. Well, stay tuned though, because next we have the Mastermind, like Christmas Mastermind. As in Mastermind. You know,
Yeah, not the song. This
Not the song.
song's Last Christmas by Wham.
Yeah, that. Last Christmas by Wham. I've just realised.
Hello. It's Santa here. A very Merry Christmas and the happiest New Year.
That wasn't a mistake. That was deliberate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But anyway, as I was saying, that was Last Christmas by Wham.
By Wham.
Although this will not be Last Christmas. I hope it's not Last Christmas. It could be Last Christmas, but it's unlikely that it is Last Christmas. It could be Last Christmas for somebody, because they could be dead.
Yeah, quite a lot of people then.
Yeah, but if not, hopefully it's not your last one.
No.
And if it is your last one, let's hope you have a good one. Should we do another cracker?
Yeah.
If we're going to do another cracker, another two. No, yeah, no, another two. So in that case, play the cracker jingle.
Talking of which, what are the scores at the moment?
Scores are 4-1, I believe. Oh wait.
4-2.
4-2. Yeah.
4-2. Right, another two. You could equal it.
Yeah, just yeah. Yeah, there we go. Let's get into prime position. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, drum. That's 5-3. Another hat on the head. What do you call an elephant that flies?
An elephant that flies? I don't know.
A jumbo jet.
Oh, brilliant. And what's ET short for?
Extraterrestrial.
Because he's only got little legs.
Oh. I think that's probably the best one yet.
I don't know. I was a bit disappointed by it. I can still be impressed, I think. Right, let me get this hat on.
Right, what have you got in yours?
I got a mystery calculator.
I got a rubber. Right. And it's an eraser, not a condom. and it's football as well. It's a football design.
Yeah.
I think it's either a really bad football, or a black and white flower design.
Fair enough. Do you want me to do this mystery calculator with you? I will be able to guess your number from these cards. So basically, there's a load of numbers on these cards. So, right. Where's the rules? Okay. So, show all the cards to a friend and ask him or her to select one number from any one card. So pick a card.
Yep.
Okay. And pick a number, but don't tell me what it is. So.
Yep.
Okay. And now from these cards here.
Yep.
Tell me which ones your number appears on these cards.
Okay. Right. So go through them all.
So yeah. Just tell me which ones have your number and which ones don't.
All of them apart from the middle one.
Okay. And then after this, what happens now? Take all the cards. Oh, I need to take yours as well.
Okay.
On which your friend says the number appears. Oh, wait, what? Take all the cards on which your friend says the number appears.
All
And
of them apart from that.
oh
one, so
yeah,
we didn't-
add together the top left-hand corner number of each card, and total number is the number your friend selected. So, 16 plus 1, that's 17. Plus 4, that's 21. Plus 8, that's 29. Plus 2, that's 31.
That's pretty crazy.
Oh!
Does that work? Wait, is it got 1 on any of the cards?
No. It's just
I think that's pretty crazy. I like that. That's good.
it's called the mystery
And it
calculator.
must work for all options, I guess.
Yeah. Because we did it like back at the house. We had
Yeah.
a go at it. And it was like, that's mental. Oh, anyway, it's shall we? It's time to play Mastermind. Let's hear the jingle.
I
So-
don't even know is Mastermind still a show?
Good question.
I
If you
didn't realise Who Wants to Be a Millionaire isn't anymore. That's been
no, that's gone now, which is a shame really, because I quite liked it. So I'll start with as the question master and you as the questionee.
Yep.
So what is your name
Name's Ben.
and your occupation?
Student.
And your chosen subject is?
Christmas.
You have 10 questions. I will start now.
Yep.
What is the name of the period leading up to Christmas?
Oh God. Leading up to Christmas. The Christmas build-up period.
Incorrect. I will go through the incorrect answers at the end. How many wise men brought gifts to Jesus?
3.
Correct. I will accept that. The actual answer is more than one. The Bible doesn't say how many.
Oh, okay. So we need to make note of these scores, or?
Oh yeah, good point actually. I'll make a note on my page per. There we go, and I'll put this across there. How many of Rudolph's 8 companions' names start with the letter D?
2.
Incorrect. What was Joseph's job, as in Joseph from the Christmas Story?
Joseph from the Christmas. Oh, he was a carpenter.
Correct. Who brings presents to children in Holland on the 5th and 6th of December?
Santa. Oh, on 5th and 6th of December.
Who brings presents to children in Holland on the 5th or 6th of December? Well, that's 5th and 6th.
Santa.
Incorrect. What country did Jesus and the family escape to?
What modern day country, or?
It's
Or what was he called back then?
it's the same now as it was. It was the same then as it is now.
What country did they escape to?
Yeah, and it's the same as it was back then.
Oh, is it Israel?
Incorrect.
Oh, I don't.
What country did Christmas trees originate from? This is
Oh God, it's like the softwood pine tree. I'd say somewhere in Europe. I'd say Northern
Yacht.
Europe. Northern Europe. I'd say Norway.
incorrect. Who was the king of the Jews who ordered the babies to be killed? What was his name?
Judas. No. Caesar. Don't know.
Incorrect. What is now? This is the multiple choice, which I was telling you about. What is lucky to find in your Christmas pudding? A sixpence, B a ring, or C chocolate?
Sixpence.
Correct. And who were the first people to visit the baby Jesus?
The shepherds.
Correct. And with that final score, you have a final score of 4.
4. I'll say that.
Okay, I'll
One
join.
mile 9 total 9.
So 1, 2. I'm just double checking the scores. Yes, that's 4. So that puts you on a nice healthy 9. So do you want me to run through the incorrect answers? So
Yes, please.
there we go. So the name of the period leading up to Christmas was Advent.
I should have known that. Yeah.
Yeah. It's 3 of Rudolph's 8 companions: Dasher, Dancer, and Donna.
So I didn't know Donna was one. Sounds like working class.
Is Donna spelled with the Donner, so it's much more upper class.
Like, Donny.
I think this was a trick one. Bringing presents to children in Holland. It was Saint Nicholas.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah. What country did Jesus and the family escape to? It was Egypt.
Oh right, okay. No, I never knew that.
Country that the Christmas trees originate from. I would have accepted either Germany or Latvia, because Latvia was Germany back then. And the king of the Jews who ordered the babies to be killed was King Herod. And that's that. So you are on a healthy total of 9 there. So
Right.
congratulations to everyone.
So my questions. for
Whoa,
you.
you gotta start with the actually.
Pretty horrific.
Wait, hang on a minute.
We're doing the jingle again.
I need to get the jingle back because I'm just thinking about it. The only way this can work is if I get the jingle back. Yep, there we go. Okay. Let's play Mastermind.
So, what is your name?
Johnny Birch.
Your occupation?
Many. Like I'm a double award-winning radio presenter with a global audience of billions. Also, a failed comedian. Also, a student. Also, an all-round great guy.
And
Chosen subject.
chosen subject. Got off to a great start.
Chosen subject is Christmas.
Okay. So, question number 1.
I'll make a note of the scores actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want.
Before becoming tied up with Christmas, what was Yule?
What was Yule? Before it was.
What was Yule before it was associated with Christmas?
Was it a kind of like foodage?
It wasn't. No.
Okay.
In fact, unlike you, I like to go through the incorrect answers they come.
Are you going to do the incorrect answers as they come?
I
Or?
might do.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Not the chase. This is more the chase.
Okay, yeah.
A pagan midwinter festival.
Okay, yeah.
The French word Noel is often used around Christmas. What was its original meaning in Latin?
Noel. Noel, is it sort of
It's just one word.
celebration?
Nope, it's birth.
Ah! Yep.
So, what Roman holiday?
Okay.
I don't think you'll ever get this. I don't think any of our listeners will get this. What Roman holiday, held from December the 17th to December the 23rd, had a large influence on how Christmas was celebrated?
Gladiators.
It is Saturnalia.
Never heard of that, but
So have you got any? None so far.
none so far.
That's a question 4. Among Christians who lived in the East when Christmas was originally among Christians who lived in the East, what date was Christmas originally celebrated?
By Christians in the Middle East.
The East, I suppose Middle East, yeah.
Yeah. So when was it celebrated? I would reckon I'd say 12th century.
No. What date? So what day of the year?
Oh right, okay. 30th of December.
Nope, it was the 6th of January.
Ah, damn.
In what century was the first written use of Xmas? Xmas.
What year?
What century
What
was
century?
the first written use?
20th.
No, it was the 16th.
Ooh.
The X in Xmas comes from a Greek letter chi, which looks like an X.
Ah.
The letter X has long been used as an abbreviation for Christ, since the word Christ, the word for Christ begins with what looks like an X.
Fair enough.
So these are a bit more. These are Santa trivia. The next one. So
yeah.
question 6. The modern Santa Claus is mainly a mix of what 2 figures? There is also a third answer that's accepted if you get it. So name
2 figures.
3 basically.
Can I ask a few questions about these figures
Of
before
course you can. You haven't got any.
So are they real? Or like, and not if they're
no.
real, but are they based on?
They're not people. They're not like people who like walk the earth.
Okay, so I'm gonna say, and this is the same for both of them.
Yeah. Again, there's a third answer.
I'm gonna say Saint Nicholas
Yeah.
and
So you can basically any of the other 2.
Saint Nicholas and I always knew it was Saint Nicholas but that was it.
You'll kick yourself. You'll kick yourself.
Oh my.
It's a bit of a cop out, a bit of a con, really.
Saint Nick. Okay, wait. God? I don't know.
No.
Oh, Jesus, no. It's just.
It's almost another. It's almost synonymous. This second one with Santa.
Oh, this isn't. This is Saint Nicholas and. What's Santa known as in other places? Don't know.
No, in other places it was Father Christmas.
Oh.
Or the other one. This one surprised me. Also, if you said Odin, it would have been accepted too.
Oh yeah, Odin. Yeah.
So Saint Nicholas was a Greek bishop who lived in the 4th century and was famous for generosity and giving.
Fair enough.
Right. So question 7. You might get one. I'm tempted to give you one for that.
Okay.
You did get one of them, or half one actually.
Half. Oh, okay, I'll put half there in the corner just to signify that.
Okay. What political cartoonist is largely responsible for defining what Santa Claus looks like, the modern Santa Claus?
What political cartoonist?
Yes.
I don't know the name of the cartoonist. I always thought it was Coca-Cola.
No. It was Thomas Nast. Thomas Nast drew a picture of Santa Claus for the January the 1st, 1881 issue of Harper's Weekly.
Yeah.
The rest of the media ran with it.
Fair enough.
Right. Question 8. What was the poem "'Twas the Night Before Christmas" originally titled?
Christmas poem.
A Visit from St. Nicholas.
Okay, yeah, I never would have got that.
In what decade
Oh no.
did Coca-Cola start using Santa Claus in advertisements?
30s. 40s.
The 20s.
Ah.
Johnny Bird.
Ah.
Right, last one.
I can get a
Can you
point.
salvage a point? Who did the German Nazi regime replace Santa Claus / St. Nicholas with? I will with you on this. So, for the
Okay.
Nazis, they like their strong male characters.
Strong male characters. Are they associated with Christmas, this male character?
Yes, but they weren't originally created as a Christmas character, but they are associated with Christmas. But I wouldn't think too much on that.
Okay, right. Fictional?
Yeah.
Fictional, yeah.
Back in his time, people wouldn't have thought so, but yeah.
I mean, I'm tempted to go with Saint Nicholas, but you're saying don't dwell on.
He was Santa / Saint Nick replaced with.
What was he? Who was he replaced with? Oof. I'm gonna have to pass on this. I'm gonna kick myself, but I'm gonna have to pass on
I
this.
think you will, particularly. It was mentioned earlier though, Odin.
Oh, Odin. Yeah. Okay.
Classic Odin.
Makes sense.
I do feel bad, Johnny. I'm tempted to give you another 5 on Christmas songs because I have got them available.
Another 5 on Christmas songs.
Yeah. If you want, because I feel
What do you mean?
bad.
What do you mean another 5 on Christmas songs?
I've got loads more questions, but
I'm happy to take a
they're
half.
all hard.
I'm happy to take a half point because I don't
Okay.
think the Christmas song is going to help. So I'll just put 3.5 points there.
So what am I on 9?
9 points, and I'm on 3.5. But this is what Christmas is all about. It's not about winning. It's about taking part that counts.
Exactly. Oh, Johnny.
I'm gonna start crying. I'm gonna start crying. So we've done the mastermind. So yeah, crackers then and crackers there. Okay, yeah. So we've got the Secret Santa next. Just gonna get the Loose Men jingle at the ready for next time. Wait, just move a few things around. And this is Ben's next favourite Christmas song.
Another good one.
It is a classic, and everyone knows it. There's no point in saying what it is, so I'm just going to play it. That was Slade with the Merry Christmas Everybody. Getting a bit stressed now. We're getting a bit stressed because the recording device, well, the recording system has failed us. So we're now trying our best to salvage what's left of this show by using my phone.
Yeah.
It should work. I don't know how well this is going to work.
The quality's going to be absolutely incredible.
It's going to be amazing. So thanks everyone. And so should we just play the Christmas jingle just for banter's sake?
Go on.
It's Santa here. A very Merry Christmas and the happiest New Year.
So yeah, that was the Christmas, and I'm just kept looking at the recording system whilst that was playing, and I think I've broken the computer.
Oh, okay, that's good.
So yeah, I think basically now, we failed, Ben. We failed with the recording.
Do you reckon it's not saved?
Well, no, that's saved, but on here, do you think that? Look at the sort of wavy lines on it.
Yeah.
Do you think that's loud enough?
I really don't know. I'd have thought you could adjust the volume, can't you, afterwards? Bit of post-record, no editing of it.
Yeah, I'll edit it in post. I'll edit it in post. Anyway, it's time to do our Secret Santa jingle. Secret Santa, but then there is a Secret Santa jingle to go along with it. Do you want the Secret Santa jingle?
Yeah, hit me.
That's the Secret Santa jingle.
Nice, I liked it.
It's straight to the point now. I'm just going to go get Mike's Minds outside.
I can't wait.
So, have you got yours at the ready, or is
I
it?
have.
Okay, well, here's yours. Merry Christmas.
There's yours.
Wrapped nicely in a jumper. Okay. Oh, this is harder than it looks to get it out.
It is. Oh, wow.
Oh, yes.
A mini art pack, a Power Rangers mini art pack. Thank you very much, Johnny.
Yeah, I just saw it in my favourite shop, Price Busters, and yeah, it was a good, solid buy.
Nice.
And I'm very happy with this. It's I thought it said organic. It's Organics finger foods.
Even better.
What is this?
So they are apple flavoured rice cakes. I just thought, you're having a lot of unhealthy food over Christmas.
I am.
Maybe
yeah.
if you have a bit of a Christmas buffet or whatever, stick that out. A bit of a healthy option.
Fair enough.
Go down a storm. I think that actually tastes pretty horrible, but it's.
Have you tried it? I might try one now.
I've tried rice cakes, but never apple flavoured rice cakes.
Let's have a look at this. So this does say on the front 7+. So 7+ months. So this is for not even 1-year-olds. Smell that.
That smells like rice cakes. I don't know how flavoured they'll be. Rice cakes on their own do just taste of cardboard. Nothing about them.
Yeah.
Does it taste appley?
No. Do you want to have one?
I'll try one.
It's not horrible. It's just nothing.
They're slightly sweeter than normal rice cakes. I can't say I'm keen.
No. Yeah. Well, they're here if we want to eat some more, even though we're not allowed to eat in the studio.
We didn't eat in the studio.
No, exactly. So I'm trying to think now what we're going to do. So we've done the Secret Santa, done the Christmas Mastermind. Let's hope the recording is. I bet it's not worked. I'm going to look at it when we play our next song.
Yeah.
But I imagine it's probably not worked. But we'll have a look. Oh, and actually, that's a good one. It's my next favourite. It's not my favourite Christmas song, but I thought just the man himself. We just need the man himself because
he's quite a Christmassy fella.
His voice screams Christmas. It is, of course, the infamous, the famous as well. Well, I don't know which one's different, which one's better. But he is the Michael Bublé, and it's a bit of Let It Snow.
Oh, the weather outside is frightful.
That was Michael Bublé.
He's still eating more of them.
They're not horrible. They're just a bit.
No, I think they're pretty horrible.
Okay, yeah, they're pretty horrible.
It's just like I can eat rice cakes, as plain as they are. It's just the little sweet kick you get from them.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find the cracker jingle because it's time to do another cracker, I believe. There we go. Let me play the cracker jingle again because I love playing the cracker jingle. There we go. never cease to amaze me. Right, so crackers. Another 2, 3.
If anyone has any chance of
2,
trying to get a modest score, here we go.
1. Ah!
Another 2-0 to me.
No. Oh, I'll let me write that in on the.
And I've got a bell-shaped cake cutter.
Fair enough.
Slightly unusual on there. Mind you, they've all been unusual. I've got a paper clip, got some sort of other paper holder, a deformed frog. I can't tell if it's a football or a flower eraser.
Yeah.
A protractor, and now a bell cookie cutter. How did the cannonball lose his job? This is horrendous.
I don't know.
He got fired.
Oh. Right. And the other one?
The other one. Oh, hello. What's the gifts on the box? Because I think I might be about to owe Morrison's an apology.
Oh, there's the frog.
So I've been slagging off the frog. There's 2 frogs. One is meant to be deformed.
But this one is very much normal size, so...
Yeah, I suppose, reasonably.
So we do apologise to Morrison's for dissing their gifts, because actually they're okay.
Slagging it off. Apart from the scratched up paper clipping, I'm still
And the notepad, which is... you can't write stuff in it.
What do you call a row of men waiting to get a haircut?
Don't know.
A barbecue.
Brilliant. So that's 2 more crackers out the way. Now I am thinking about the recording here, because I'm looking at it and it's... I mean, we are sort of recording stuff. It's just not particularly great recording.
No.
So we're going to try and keep going and see what happens, basically. So we're coming on to questions for Ben. I don't know if we can do this, though. Should we save it till next series?
Questions for Ben?
Well, it's only because the question for Ben is favourite Christmas of all... what's your standard Christmas day?
Right.
That's going to take a while.
Potentially.
And I don't know if the recording can hold out for that long. Should we entice the viewers for next series? We will discuss that in the next questions for Ben.
Teasers for next series.
Yeah, actually that could work, a teaser. So I could just do a quick standard... Oh no, I can't, because it's on my phone and I'm using my phone to record. Oh, this show was going so well, and now it's gone slightly downhill. We haven't everything's just going wrong now. Ben's just dropped his phone, if you're wondering. So I think we've got the last Christmas song on our thing now, so we might as well come to the end now before anything else goes wrong. I mean, everything's gone very well, and if you are listening to this on Thursday, then that's great, because we thought it had gone terribly, and if you enjoyed it, great. If not, oh well. How many Christmas hats have you got on your head now? We still got. Oh, I've just realised we've got 2 more Christmas crackers.
There we go. Try and finish on a high. See if Johnny can salvage something.
Okay, here we go. I'm at the ready. Benjamin, are you at the ready?
Right.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, another 1 all.
Oh, and the toy.
And this cracker's completely just fallen to pieces.
I've got a... What's this? Is this... This is a... That's my toy.
Your toy?
Is an emotion tell a fish. So place fish on the palm of your hand. Its movements will indicate whether it's...
Where's the other toy just down there? If you get it with your foot?
I'm going to go down and get it. Oh...
What did the coral do on JK's the same jokes?
You got another protractor.
What is the fastest fish in the world? Another protractor.
Yeah. And what's the fastest fish in the world? I don't know.
A motor pike.
Brilliant. So yeah, and wait, hang on, I haven't done the scores. What did you get then? You got...
I got another 1 there.
Yeah, and I got another 1.
Another 2 the time before.
So the final scores are... yeah, there we go. So I have finished with a meagre 5.5.
Yeah, out of 22.
Out of 22, I'm just going to put that there just to rub it in a bit more. And then Mr. Benjamin Hodgkinson, you have won by quite a lot. You have won with 12 points.
There we go. Round of applause, thank you very much.
So there we go. So Ben wins Christmas pride and spirit. And I feel like we have come to potentially the end of the Christmas special. Ben, how many? I'm trying to think. How many? So how many questions did you answer? You did 4. So take away 4 from that. You've got 8 Christmas hats on your head.
I have. You've got. Are we missing one then?
I haven't got this one on, have I?
3. Oh, there we go.
I can't get it. It's broken. Oh no, it's not. It's not broken. I can. There we go. So I've got 4 Christmas hats on my head, and Ben has 8.
8.
That's quite a lot.
It's a reasonable amount.
Any thoughts before we close this show?
Have a good Christmas, everyone.
Yeah, and we will see you next year with Series 2.
Series 2.
It feels good to say, doesn't it?
It does.
So we'll see you then. Have a fantastic Christmas and New Year, and we will see you very soon. And to finish this Christmas special is to finish on the number one Christmas song of all time. Ben, what is the number one Christmas song?
It was a number one for those of you regular listeners. It was number one in the 80s as well.
Yeah,
I believe.
Yeah.
So it was obviously that prolific of a Christmas song. It became the best-selling song of the 1980s. Numerous re-releases. It is "Do They Know It's Christmas" by Band Aid.
Thank you for listening. I've been Johnny Birch.
And I've been Ben Hodgkinson.
Good night.